Hello, hello, hello. Um, let's talk about expression. So, do you struggle with expressing yourself, expressing your voice, expressing your body, expressing your feelings, expressing your thoughts? Um, I for sure did for a long time and still do. I think this is one of the areas in my life where I struggle the most. And expressing can look like going on a live on Facebook, posting a video, sharing a photo, um, or it doesn't need to be public talking. It can also be talking to a friend, to a partner, and being very, very honest. So I'm not talking about just randomly talking about something that you don't really care about, but connecting with your deeper truth, with your feelings as they are in the moment, and allowing them a way out, giving them space in your life, in your surrounding, and being seen, being witnessed in this very, very vulnerable state and very honest place, a very raw place, and giving giving this non-polished version of yourself a space to be, and risking to be put on the spot, um, or being judged, and risking to trigger reactions that you don't want, and that you're scared of. And that's why expression is difficult, right? There is, for once, I need to be honest with myself, I need to be present with myself, get it out, and then be seen in this a bit like unprotected space of, okay, what's gonna happen, right? I don't know what's gonna happen. And it starts with being honest with myself first. So you being honest with yourself. Can you allow yourself to express your own emotions and thoughts in front of yourself? And I know this might seem a bit like sure, I know what's going on in myself, and um, in our society there is lots and lots of ways in which we distract ourselves from our own feelings and thoughts, and experiences. So this might be being on the phone, like checking what all the other people do that you might not even care about if you met them in real life, and like, yeah. But it helps you to like keep your focus out, uh, and uh, maybe even judge them, right? So you don't have to judge yourself, or you don't have to judge yourself, but like look at yourself and risk that you might judge yourself, for maybe doing exactly the same things, or being on TV, like watching TV, maybe also being on TV, um, and yeah, or just talking random things and like, saying all the things, but not really saying the the core of it, the truth of it. So first of all, do you want to be able to express yourself in this way? Um, I expect, or I think that you do, because you are here in this group, in this space with me, and authentic expression is definitely one topic I talk about. And authentic expression coming from your body and from your pussy, from your wisdom. That's like that's yours, and that you cannot learn, um, from outside. That you cannot. Nobody can tell you what's yours, but you have to find yours. So welcome. uh, and I think it's a beautiful thing to becoming honest with yourself and then bringing it out to yourself, to your consciousness, to your awareness, and then maybe bringing it out to your partner, your close friends, and then bigger and bigger circles. Um, and expression. Uh, even though I talk about authentic expression, I don't necessarily mean that it has to always come naturally. That it's like, oh, I want to talk about my deepest fears, uh, and it should feel awesome and it should feel like very easy. Um, and you either have that or don't have that. So you might even think because you're an introvert, um, you don't you don't have this like expression gene, um, and that's not what I stand for. So I think authentic expression is always vulnerable, and takes courage, and takes also a still moment with yourself, and it needs practice. So a natural a natural expression is not like a spontaneous expression. It's not necessarily what we're looking for, but an authentic one. And to take the courage and say, okay, I'm gonna look inside, check how I'm feeling, and express it. Maybe in writing, maybe in saying it to yourself or to somebody else. So it does take practice and it does take more or less courage, and this might depend on the day or your mood or various kinds of factors. And when you decide to give this a go, to practice expressing yourself, then I think it's a wonderful thing to start with allowance. So you give yourself allowance to get it wrong or to not get it perfect. To give yourself allowance to practice, right? And to lower your expectations on what it looks like on the outside, and always connecting with like what's in the inside. What is it actually that's in there inside of me? So allowance for me feels like a very spacious feeling, an accepting feeling, and oh, yes, that's right. There's lots and lots of curiosity, and definitely a playfulness. So my invitation for me is to start playing and to start playing and finding out what's yours. You don't have to know which kind of expression is your favorite one. So this might be talking, this might be a movement, or singing, dancing, being still in meditation, maybe writing. Maybe it's a wild mixture of all of those things. Most probably it's more than one, and they also change. So give yourself time and space and allowance to play. And again, not having to get it right, not having to, like, there is no perfect anyways. So who decides what's a perfect expression? But to invite play and make it playful, and there again, it has to suit you and your desires, and your way of expression and your mood and your thoughts in this moment can be very like straight, and you write properly, or you're in a bath, or you sit in a field of flowers, and it's very maybe even childlike playfulness, which is a wonderful thing, definitely. So to wrap it up again, so I don't think that the expression needs to come naturally, but I think that it's a practice. It's a dedicated practice, a conscious one, and is helped by allowance and curiosity and playfulness. So, tell me about your struggles with expression, maybe past or current struggles, and yeah, let me know how it's going, and also what you want to share. What do you want to? How do you want to express yourself? And use this space to do exactly that.